In today's class on electrostatics, we will know what is electric field, what is electric potential, what are electric lines of force, and what is the relationship between electric field and electric potential. In our previous class on electrostatics, we obtained the expression for electrostatic force acting between 2 point charges Q1 and Q2. And next we come to the idea of electric field. By definition, electric field at a point due to a charge is defined as the ratio of the force on an infinitesimally small test charge at that point to the test charge. Alternatively, it can also be stated as electric field at a point due to a point charge is the force experienced by a unit positive charge placed at that point. So let us understand the definition with the help of a diagram. Let small q is a point charge placed at the origin O, and Q0 is a small charge placed at a distance of small r from Q. And Q0 is called test charge. In vector form, the distance between the two charges Q and Q0 is represented by r vector as shown in the diagram. And the electric field acting on the test charge Q0 due to the charge Q is given by E is equal to limit of Q0 tending to 0 F by Q0. And it is the mathematical definition of electric field. It means that it is the ratio between the electrostatic force acting between Q and Q0 and Q0 when Q0 is very, very small. Here F is the electrostatic force between the two charges Q and Q0 and is given by F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into Q0 by r square. In vector form, it will be represented by F vector equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into Q0 by r square into r cap, where r cap is a unit vector along the direction of small r vector. Therefore, by putting the expression of F into the expression for E, we get the electric field at a point due to the charge Q as E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into Q0 by r square and Q0, and that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by r square. In vector form, E vector will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square into r cap, where r cap is the unit vector along the direction of small r vector. And the direction of the electric field is same as the direction of the unit vector r cap as shown in the diagram, and it is acting along the line joining the two charges Q and Q0, and it is away from charge Q and towards charge Q0. Unit of electric field is given by Newton per Coulomb. So till now we have obtained what is electric field. So whenever we have one stationary charge, so always there is one electric field associated with that charge. And we have already obtained what is the expression for it. Now let us come to the idea of electric field lines. So electric field line or electric line of force is an imaginary line, so that if you draw one tangent to the line at any point, that will give the direction of electric field at that particular point. And electric lines of force will either start from a positive charge or ends at a negative charge. And no two electric line of force will intersect with each other. This is very fundamental property of electric lines of force. If you look at the diagram here, if you have a positive charge, then the electric lines of force represented by the arrow lines, it will be outwards in case of the positive charge, and electric lines of force will be inwards in case of the negative charge. And when we have a combination of one positive and one negative charge, then the situation will be like the third diagram. And all these lines with arrow marks, they represent the electric field lines or electric lines of force, and tangent at any point on those lines will give the direction of electric field at that particular point. From the discussions that we have done so far, we have understood what is electric field. Electric field due to a point charge Q at a point P at a distance small r is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square, that we have already derived. Now let us come to the idea of electric potential due to a point charge. Electrostatic potential at a point inside an electric field is defined as the work done in bringing a unit test charge from infinity to that point against the force due to the electric field. Let us understand this definition with the help of the diagram. We have a point charge Q, and P is a point at a distance of small r from the charge Q, and the vector r vector represents the distance in vector form. E vector is the electric field at P due to Q. And let us suppose that we have a test charge Q0 placed at infinity. Now since Q and Q0 both are positive, so there will be a electrostatic force of repulsion between them. If we try to bring Q0 from infinity towards the charge Q, then we have to do some work against the electrostatic force of repulsion. Now suppose we bring Q0 from infinity to the point P, and we do some work against the electrostatic force of repulsion while doing so. And we have a small displacement dr along this path. Then the work done in bringing the charge Q0 from infinity to the point P is mathematically given by W is equal to integration infinity to small r minus Q0 into E into dr. Here the minus sign occurs because the direction of electric field and the direction of displacement, they are opposite to each other. And here the electric field at P due to charge Q is given by E equals to Q by 4 pi r square into epsilon naught. Therefore, by putting this value in the expression for W, we get the work done in bringing the charge Q naught from infinity to the point P as Q into Q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught r. So this work done, if we divide by Q naught, that will be called electrostatic potential. So work done in bringing unit positive charge from infinity to the point P, which is known as electrostatic potential, is given by phi is equals to W by Q naught and is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R. Now let us derive the relation between electric field and electric potential. Now already we have got the expression for electric field due to a point charge Q at a distance r from it as E equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square. This is the numerical value, and vectorially E vector is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square into n cap, where n cap is a unit vector along the direction of the electric field E vector. And also we have got the expression for electric potential due to the point charge Q at a distance of small r from it as phi is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r. Now if we differentiate the expression for electric potential with respect to distance, that is, if we calculate del phi del r, we get del phi del r is equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square. So this means that E is equal to minus del phi del r. So this is the relationship between electric field and electric potential.